Hello world, my name is Dana Harris, and I am single-handedly trying to make math cool again. Hopefully I'm doing a good job at that. We're still talking about fourth grade, Common Core, and the fractions. What the student needs to know in fourth grade dealing with fractions, okay? Fractions is one of those things that a lot of people, they don't like, and it's not just elementary school kids. I've seen grown-ups, like big muscle-bound dudes, they're like super diesel, and then you mention fractions and it's like, oh, they get scared. Okay, so we're going to talk about this. Now, in this particular section or video lesson, we're going to talk about multiplying whole numbers by a unit fraction. Okay, remember, a unit fraction is a fraction in which the numerator is 1. So we're going to multiply a whole number by a unit fraction. And let's go ahead and get right into it. So first of all, we must understand that if I have a unit fraction, we must understand how to write this. So if I have the fraction 5/8, okay? Now 5/8 can be written several ways, but we're just gonna, this is the same thing as saying 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8 plus 1/8, okay? Now, we're going back to the basics because remember, if you think about multiplication in and of itself, multiplication was just a simpler way to do addition or a faster way to do addition. So that's why we write it out as the sum of 1/8 5 different times, okay? So if I have this, notice I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, the 1/8 5 different times. So I can take that 5 and multiply it by 1/8. Okay? So 5/8 is the same thing as 1/8, the sum of 1/8 5 different times. And because it's 5 different times, we can take that 5 and then multiply it by 1/8. Huh? All right, so let's take and continue with this example. Let's look at it on a number line. Okay? Y'all thought I forgot about these number lines, didn't you? No, sir. Your child's teacher's not forgetting about them. Okay, so remember our number line in this case, we're gonna go, we're gonna actually, you know what, let's go beyond 1. Let's go a little further. Let's see. Let's say, and we're gonna have to extend this a little bit. Let's go. Okay, so here's our number line. And I don't know what the ending point is. We're going to figure it out. But we're going by eighths. Let's say each one of these is eighths since we were talking about eighths. So 1/8, 2/8, 3/8, 4/8, 5/8, 6/8, 7/8, 8/8, which is also 1, 9/8, 10/8, and 11/8. Okay? So, notice if we take this particular example and we're going to imagine that they're all perfectly spaced like they are. You see it? Don't you see it? It's perfectly spaced apart. 1/8. So anyway, each of these steps is 1/8. So if we have 5/8, so 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay? So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right? And each space, remember, this is 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, 1/8, and 1/8. So that is the same thing as 5 times 1/8, which equals 5/8. Okay? So 5 times 1/8 is 5/8. Is a visual representation of it. Okay? Now, let's do another visual representation of it. Let's get some space down here. I got a little space over here in the corner. Now, yeah, you may not be able to see me, but here, let's say we have, all right. All right, so each of these spaces is 1/8. All right, so each of those is 1/8 pieces, okay? So, all right, so I have 5 different pieces and they're each 1/8 in size. So 5 times 1/8, which equals 5/8. Okay, so that's the beginning of multiplying a whole number times a unit fraction. We gave you 2 visual representations of it, and then we showed you just the numerical representation of it. Now, an extension of the multiplying a whole number times a unit fraction is, let's say, what if we have several pieces? So what if I have 13 tenths? Okay, so I have 13 tenths, which tells me that I have 13 pieces, and each of them are 1/10 in size. So 1/10 plus 1/10 and let's say we're going to use a shorthand because okay, and we're going to pretend that this is 13 different 1/10 pieces. Okay, so the dot means I have 1/10 in there several other times, and it's a total of 13 1/10 fractions written out right here. So that's the same thing as saying 13 times 1/10, okay? Notice that this is an improper fraction, okay? But it's the same thing, just a different representation. And in the previous example, notice 5/8 was less than 1. Here in this case, this is greater than 1. So we want to definitely be able to cover the mixed numbers as well. So this would represent a mixed number in this case because 10 over 13 is 1 3/10. So, did I forget to tell you that if you go to www.younggurusmathtutoring.com, that's YOUNGGURUS mathtutoring.com, you'll find the solution to your math problems. And also, you could sign up if you want to get some one-on-one tutoring for your child as well. So that's just a little plug. All right.